I'm sick and tired, man. I'm sick and tired, man. I want you guys to be sick and tired. You know, that's when my life changed, man. When I said I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, but I meant it for real. Like, I stopped finding excuses, man. I realized excuses don't change things. I realized excuses don't change things, man. Excuses don't change things. We make excuses for how people treat us. We make excuses for where we at in our life. We put our life on God, saying it's God's fault. God brought me through this. God made me do that. You know, God brought this storm, man. It ain't always God, man. More than likely, it isn't God taking you through hard times, man. It's your choices, your decisions. It's you making excuses for people to treat you like you trash, for people to disrespect you, for you to disrespect yourself. And those excuses about how I was raised, where I'm from, you know, whatever excuse it may be, man, it's not going to create change. And I refuse, man, to allow you guys to sit here and keep building your life with excuses. Because when you build your life with excuses, eventually your life will crumble. Eventually your life will fall. If your foundation is full of excuses, I promise you, you will not stand up to life struggles. You will not stand up to life's tests. Eventually you'll get to the point where you break. All right, it's time to stop using excuses. It's time to stop creating excuses, man. No more. No more. Find a way. Create a way. Pray a way. Work a way. Build a way. All right? That's what you got to do. If you don't like the way your physical body feels right now, go change it. Stop making excuses. Stop saying it's genetic. Stop saying it's warm around. Stop saying this and stop saying that. Those things might be right, but at the end of the day, those things cannot hold your life back without your permission. If you're unhappy in your life, if you're unhappy with your relationship, stop using excuses as, well, I've been with this person for a long time. Well, without them, I have no finances. We have kids together. Or I don't know nothing else besides them. Or I don't know who I'll be if they walked out of my life. Stop using those excuses. All right, it's time for you to care for yourself. It's time for you to stop settling your life with people around you, your friends. Oh, it's all the friends I might have. I don't want to be lonely. You know, I can't figure it out by myself. Excuses, 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 excuses. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. And I got tired of it in my life. And I said, no more excuses. If I don't like the way I feel, I'm going to do something about it. If I don't like the way people are treating me, I'm going to do something about it. I don't care how hard the decision may be. I don't care. No decision is as hard as living in hard times. No temporary decision is as hard as permanent pain. I refuse to do that. I refuse to live like that. I don't want to hear easier said than done. I don't. You're going to live your whole life with those words, easier said than done. You'll spend your whole life in the same situation, complaining, stressing. And when you stress, that causes sickness in the body. You got to care about yourself. You got to care about your life. Okay, so if you don't like something in your life, here's the secret to life. Change it. If you don't know how to change it, figure a way out. Use your prayer. Use your faith. Use your community. Use Google. Use YouTube. Figure a way out. If you don't like something in your life, you have to make a change, because I see so many people allowing the problems in their life to affect other people. You're sitting there in hurt. You're sitting there in pain. And now it doesn't just affect your life. It affects the lives around you. It affects your environment. It affects what surrounds your life. And now your kids grow up in dysfunction. Now your friends are inheriting your problems, and now we're stressing out their life when they don't deserve that. Now your family isn't talking to each other. So many things down the line when you don't make a decision, when you accept less. So many things happen. It's not just with the surface level picture is. It's not that. There's a lot of other things that you can't even see that's happening when you accept less. And I'm talking loud. I'm pretty sure my neighbors hear me, and I hope they hear me too, because they might need this message also. But I'm tired of excuses, okay? No more excuses. This week, every time you want to have an excuse, find a solution. Work towards a solution. Attempt a solution, okay? Do that for me. Every time an excuse comes up, you say, you know what? I'm not going to allow this excuse to dive me deeper in this hole, to dive me deeper in this ditch, to dive me deeper in the struggle. I'm going to find a way out. Even if I have to crawl, I'm going to find a way out. I'm going to find a way to make a step forward. I'm going to find a way. Okay? This is your life. You have to take responsibility over your life. This is your life. Nobody else's. It's time for you to take responsibility and take the power out of everything that's keeping you from being the best you. And as long as you're pointing your finger at other things, as long as you're coming up with excuses, As long as you're just complaining but not changing, everything else outside of you is going to control everything inside of you. You're going to feel like you're nothing because you're around people who make you feel like nothing. You're going to lack energy because you're constantly treating your body like crap. Whatever you invest in, you will get a return, positive or negative. And that return might not come tomorrow. That return might not come next month. It might not come this year. But I promise you this, that return is coming. It's coming. It is coming. So stop using excuses, man. Okay? And I know this is a hard message. I know I'm stepping on some toes. I know this is, Trent, this is too rough. But I'm going to give you the truth every time. I'm going to be straight up with you. Because I can't beat around the bush. I'm not going to make you feel good about situations that you shouldn't feel good about. I'm not going to make you feel good about your life when you settle in your life. I refuse to do that. A true friend will tell you the truth even if it hurts. And I'm a true friend of you guys. Because these are the things that I tell myself and I told myself. And I said, I can sit here and just accept it or I can do something about it. I'm not going to accept less no more in any area of my life. Because I got kids that's watching me. I got people that's watching me. I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to do my best to inspire people, even if I don't say a word, to say, you know what? You don't have to accept where you're at. Yeah, I might struggle right now, but I promise you this. When you see me next month, it's going to be a new me. When you see me the month after that, it's going to be a newer me. When you see me the month after that, it's going to be an even newer me. Every single time. I'm going to fall in love with progression. I'm going to fall in love with progression. In every area of my life. In my relationship, fall in love with progression. In my physical, my spiritual, I'm going to fall in love with progression. In my mental, I'm going to fall in love with progression. I refuse to be the same person I am today, all right? I refuse to be next year the same person I am today. I refuse. And I definitely refuse to settle in some nonsense. I'm not going to live my life unhappy. I am not. For nobody. For nobody. Because like I said, I have to be selfish for me so I can be the best me for those who need me to be. Okay, because some of you guys are disrespecting your children, you're disrespecting your surroundings, you're disrespecting your environment because you settle in your life. Because you got all these excuses. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. Nobody's going to love me. X, Y, Z. Stop living in a limited mindset. Stop telling yourself those same old stories, those same old feel sorry for myself stories. And go show yourself. Go prove yourself wrong. Go prove yourself wrong. I dare you this week. Go prove yourself wrong. Anything that comes up to say, I can't, go show yourself that you can. I dare you. I challenge you. I challenge you to do that. Because there's greatness inside you that you don't even know yet. There's something inside you that you ain't even tapped into yet. You got limits in your life that you think are limits. There really ain't no limits. It's just the beginning to your greatness. You got levels in your life that you don't even know yet. What you think that your top level is, that's your starting point. I promise you that. But you will never realize that if you stay stagnant in this permanent pain, in this permanent excuse mindset. And it's like greatness isn't created with excuses. When I say greatness, I mean all areas of your life. All right? So it's time for you to step up, man. If you don't want to step up, stop complaining. Stop putting sad sob stories on social media and all that type of stuff. Okay? And I know sometimes the pain is given to you. I know some people are going through sickness. This is not fair. And I understand that. I get that. But you know what? Don't surrender to that sickness no more. Don't surrender. Don't count yourself out. Don't surrender to anything no more. Surrender to God and that's it. Let him guide your life. But don't surrender to these people that don't care about you. Don't surrender to the problems. Don't surrender to hard times. Don't surrender to the storms. Don't surrender. Go to war. Go to war. You feel me? Stop running from your battles, man. Step up and be a man. Take care of your responsibilities. Step up and be a woman. Take care of your responsibilities. All right? They're your responsibilities. It's your life. And I'm talking to you, I'm looking at myself too. This ain't no message that I just tell y'all and I just dismiss it for myself. This is for me too. You know what I'm saying? But it all starts with you. Go put some action to it. You shouldn't need me to get you pumped up. If you want to make a change, go make it. It's too hard, Trent. It's easy. It's easy for you. No, it ain't easy for me. If I make it look easy, that's a different story. It ain't easy for me. That stuff hard. Life is hard. But you know what's harder? Settling. You know what's harder? Misery. You know what's harder? Stress. You know what's harder? Pain. That's hard. That's harder. I refuse to live like that. I don't know about you, but it's on you, all right? Let's get it, man. I'm here with you. I'm grinding with you, all right? I'm progressing with you. And even when you grinding, man, graduate from your grind. You shouldn't be grinding doing the same things over and over. Saying I'm working hard, but you still doing the same exact things. Graduate your grinding, all right? Graduate your grinding. There's another level in your life that you ain't tapped into yet. Take care of what needs to be taken care of. Stop letting life decide for you, and you go decide. Stop letting life give you what life wants to give you, and start you giving life what you want to give life. You give the world what you want to give this world, what God has called you to give this world. Stop accepting what this world is giving you. You don't have to live the life that this world is giving you. You don't have to live the opinions that people are trying to give you. You ain't got to accept that. You ain't got to accept the pain that people is trying to give you. You understand that? You ain't got to accept it. You're choosing to accept it. And just like you're choosing to accept it, you can choose not to. That's the power in it, all right? Let's get